everybody, and welcome to another week of Let's Talk. I am your host, author Dre Lett. Thank you for joining me for a show where we inform, inspire, and motivate. We get you going during these tough times and beyond. So come on in the room and have a seat so we can let's talk. You guys, this is what I call Music Trivia Friday. Yes, indeed. Super excited about tonight. Tonight we've got R&B pop duo Saint Oshun is here to unveil their new music video called Cameo. And they'll be playing music trivia with us tonight. So I'm super excited to have them on. We'll be giving away prizes and other things. So make sure you tune in to play music trivia with us, okay? All right, fantastic. So, in what's hot topic news? Oh my goodness, what's hot? So, you guys, if you are a Beehive fan, a Beyonce fan like I am, you will know that at midnight, today is July 29th, but at midnight, July 29th, she dropped her new album. Yes, she did. It's called Renaissance, and it is fire. It is all that in a bag of chips. You know, I'm an old house head, and so she's taken a lot of old house music and made her own and blended it all into an awesome album. So my favorite songs are Alien Superstar and Break My Soul. Yes, indeed. Break My Soul is fire because as I've mentioned on previous shows, it's just so uplifting. It gets you going and motivates you and keep you just pressing on through these tough times. So basically, before I downloaded the album, of course, I did some research and found out what her camp was saying about the album. And it says that Beyonce wants you to feel unique, strong, and sexy. Her album has themes of liberation, release, self assuredness, and unfiltered confidence across 16 tracks. Now I'm dating myself, but back in the 90s, when you bought a CD, it had anywhere from 13 to 16 records on there, right? She's done just that. As of late, a lot of artists they have 8 songs, 9 songs, but she really delivered. So I'm super excited. Renaissance is playful and energetic in a way that captures that Friday night just got paid feeling. Yes, indeed. So you guys make sure you download it, check it out. It's uplifting. It's going to get you dancing and get you grooving, whether you're in the car or you're working out or you clean the house, cooking, whatever it is that you're doing. Fellas, if you in the gym, the album is all that. It's fires, all that. All right. In other news today, I saw in the news that you guys may or may not have, I'm not sure, but Will Smith came out and finally apologized to Chris Rock today. I made that look because how many months did it take him to do that? Apparently, from what I saw, he said that Chris Rock wasn't ready to speak with him or perhaps forgive him. So I don't know. That's all I'm going to say about this topic. Basically, we need to move on and pray that God will bless us with more positive African American male figures in the entertainment world. I think that all of us, we make mistakes throughout life. We should be able to forgive Will Smith and move on. And as far as Chris Rock is concerned, it was horrible what was done to him. He has to forgive and move on. Let's just move on. Let's not give any more energy to this. Hopefully, Will Smith learned his lesson, and hopefully, Chris Rock can get at some point where the two can talk because we need to move forward. We do. We do. All right, you guys. So, what I want you guys to do, those watching live, make sure you put in the comments section where you are checking in from. I want to give you a shout out and recognize you for tuning in. And if you're watching this pre recorded, also give me a shout out as to where you're watching the show from. If you're scared, I totally understand. But those of you that are brave and bold, put in where you are tuning in from. If it's from your couch, your car, work, wherever, just put in you're at work, you're tuning in from the city. And I want to definitely give you guys a shout out. So I want to go ahead and share a message from our sponsors. And so while I do that, you guys go ahead and chime in and I will definitely come back and acknowledge you. So without further ado, let's take a listen to a message from our sponsors. All right, you guys, that was a message from our sponsors. Absolutely. So if you guys want to be a sponsor in the near future, let me know. Reach out to us by sending me a message in Messenger. So we got some great things coming next month. Super, super excited. So you definitely want to be a part of that. I can't speak on it just yet, but it's coming. So even if it's just a video, or if it's just a photo or flyer or just a verbal shout out for your event or whatever you've got going on, just let us know. Shoot us a message. Okay. All right. So let's take a look and see who is checking in with us tonight and where they're checking in from. Hubby says he's watching from the man cave. Mwah, I love you, babe. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting. He is one of the producers. One of the other producers, Miss Ari, my daughter, she said, "Good evening. Hey, mwah, I love you, baby girl." Cousin Diane is checking in from Las Vegas, Nevada. All right. She says, "Out taking care of my brother listening. Oh, give him a big hug and kiss from me, cuz. Please do." All right, we got Rockin' Richard Houston. He is, I believe, checking in from Detroit. The D. What's up, Richard? Yes, we got some exciting things coming down the pipeline for Richard. So excited for him. And my sis is checking in from the Bay. What's up? What's up? Love you, girl. Mwah. And we have quite a few of you watching as well. Shy to say where you look watching from. That's okay. I understand. It's all good. It is all good. Okay, you guys. So I wanted to do that. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna show Saint Oshun's a music video. They reached out to me and they basically said, "Hey, Dree, we got a new song that we just released and a video, and we would just love, love, love to come on your show to unveil it." And I said, "Absolutely." They are hardworking artists. They're an R&B pop duo, and they basically, left home in Minneapolis and moved to California to make their dreams come true. And sometimes you just got to jump out there and do what you got to do, if you want to make your dreams come true. So very, very talented. They have opened up for a lot of big acts, and they are always going live, and they got TikTok. So super excited to have them on. So you guys, I am going to unveil their video, but let me just go ahead and share the cover picture of their new release. And there it is. It is called No Cameo by Saint Oshun. Okay. So let's go ahead and cue that bad boy up so you guys can take a listen. It is an awesome track. I like it. I do. Okay. So Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Funny enough, you're not worth thinking of. We gon' play it cool like you know love. Funny enough, you don't know what you want. Nothing to discuss, I'll rise above. You can never say I'm not your type. Thought you were mine at the time. You no longer fit in my love. You ain't really got my heart now. Chill kind of vibe I'm trying to find. Me, myself, this butterfly. Channeling my sun tonight. Ooh, yeah, nah.
For the night, feel the vibe. Rewind, let it go. I feel it in your soul. For the night, feel the vibe. All eyes on your show. You know, no cameo.
Is it me or us? 'Cause you can let me different. Does she have all you want? I can't trip no more, so out of love. You can never say I'm not your type. Thought you were mine at the time. You no longer feeling my love. You ain't really got my heart, no. Chill kind of vibe I'm trying to find. Me, myself, this butterfly. Spread my wings, I need to fly. Ooh, let's roll up for the night.
Feel the vibe. Rewind, let it go. I feel it in your soul. For the night, feel the vibe. All eyes on your show. You know, no cameo.
It's like hide and seek. Love is hiding from me. When I look around, I got myself blind, but now I see what love truly means. Lost, but I found I'm better now.
For the night, feel the vibe. Rewind, let it go. I feel it in your soul. For the night, feel the vibe. All eyes on your show. You know, no cameo. For the night, feel the vibe. Rewind, let it go. I feel it in your soul. For the night, feel the vibe. All eyes on your show. You know, no cameo.
Okay, you guys, that was their video saying Oshun absolutely with their new release called a Cameo. So super excited for them. So you guys help me welcome to the virtual room Saint Oshun. I'm going to bring them on in. Hey,
Hey,
C
how's it going?
Dub.
Can you hear me
Oh,
okay?
yeah, I can hear you
Okay,
good.
cool.
How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Oh my goodness. I love that song and video. Wow.
Thank you so much. We really appreciated it. It was definitely inspired. It was inspired. It definitely had a story behind it, and it was fun to write, and it was fun to shoot the music video for sure.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So tell us, what was the story behind the song?
Here,
Hey,
Hey, Portia.
I had to go get my glass.
I know that's right.
It's good to see you.
I'm good. And you looked amazing as ever in that video.
Thanks.
so she was asking us about the story behind No Cameo. So why
Oh,
don't
the
you catch her up?
story
Mhm.
behind it. Okay, so
Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, you want me to tell it? Okay. So the story behind that particular video was we brought in another songwriter and I learned this from another like a veteran like producer writer that before you get in a writing session, like there shouldn't really be a hurry to just jump in and start writing. Like he's like, have a conversation. This is coming from Ryan Tedder, who it has like a gazillion accolades under his belt. Like one of the songs he's credited to writing and producing is Halo that Beyonce did. But anyways, he says like you should never really be in a hurry to like hurry and just get to it. He's like, should always have a conversation, like because a lot of the times he's like have a conversation with the artist, just talk, or just if the artist isn't there, just begin to conversate. He's like, because a lot of times you'll find out what you're writing about. And so we just casually talking to the young lady that we brought in to help us write. She's a new friend, and she was going through recently because we were like, "Are you okay today?" She's like, "Not
Well, I
really."
could barely hear her, Charles. Maybe you can move the
Oh,
mic
I'm
towards.
sorry.
There we
She
go.
was saying, "Oh, there we go." I was talking like this. So we were like, "So are you okay today?" And she's like, "Not really. I was with this guy for 2 months, and um, we both acknowledged that we had something, that we were connecting, and that she even had told him that, listen, I don't even want to really date anyone else. I like what's happening here. So whenever you're ready, I'm ready to grow this." And he said, well, I am acknowledging that we are connecting. There is something here, but I still want to date. So they were
Ooh,
cool with that. But then some more time later, he came to her and said, I'm connecting more with this other female person and I want to exclusively see her. And so, of course, she was really torn up about it. And we decided, we began to talk about, like, oh, I think we all shared the belief that I was like, what if this girl never came around? Like, I feel like you guys would have built something. And she's like, I know. And then we were like, we all kind of shared the belief that, you know, there may be more than one soulmate of yours. It's just all a matter of time and space, like timing and
mm,
space. You know, you connect with a lot of people on a deep level, and it's just a matter of like, you know, making that decision to move forward. So when we sort of began to talk about that, we also got into her head about how I want to say obsessed she was with, like, what was it that she had that I didn't? I mean,
mm.
why wouldn't you ask that, right? It's hard to
Yeah.
move on when you just don't know. Like, I thought we really connected. Like, what was it? And I think she was obsessing about that a lot. So because every time we met up to write, we were gonna write about her story, but then we decided, like, you know what? You've been obsessing about this for over a week, like, and ongoing. And wouldn't it be great if you could just empower yourself to just have one night where you're not being obsessed about this pain and this hurt? So that's really
Mm,
where the song came from. So as I was writing and we were writing the verse, I was really trying to get into that headspace of, you know, when your ego is hurt and you're really blaming everyone else but yourself, like, you know what I mean? You just
mhm.
like, it's your fault and I'm hurt and you didn't understand, you don't know what love is. And, you know, funny enough,
Oh,
you're not worth thinking of. How it starts. We gonna play
yeah.
it cool like you know love. So yeah,
Um,
that's pretty much how the song came about. And there was a
awesome.
producer that had produced the music for us. He was the same one that did Roundabout. And
Okay.
we came up with some melodies and lyrics and a storyline, and here we are.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. You guys are always so very creative with your music and your music videos. So tell me, what was different from this video than all your others? What was there anything that happened different or what you put into it or
Why don't you go ahead?
So this music video started out as a story, and you would never know that when you watch the music video. If you catch a story out of that music video, you need to tell me what it is, because the story that originally was going to be in the music video was actually, it was a cool concept. It was going to be Portia and I missing each other in two lifetimes, and then in the third lifetime we finally connect in a very strange way. Um, that's how the music video was, as because as you see, there's a scene in Africa, there's a scene in the 70s, and then there's a scene in the future. So those are the 3 lifetimes. But when we were working with the editor, we ended up being the final editors. We ended up editing the video ourselves. But when we were working with the initial editor, um, he said, "Well, we have a really good problem on our hands. We have a lot of really great contents, and because the song is not super long, if I tell the story, you 90% of the really cool shots won't even happen because they don't directly relate to the story. So we'd have to cut them out in order for the story to make sense." So he said, "You guys either have to decide, do you want to tell a story, or do you just want a bunch of dope stuff throughout the entire music video, just cut and everything that's cool, just put that in the video." So Portia and I both decided, yeah, let's go ahead and just do dope stuff and cut out the music video or cut out the storyline. So I guess that's really why this music
I
video
mean,
is
it
different.
works for today's viewers. A lot of people don't have the patience for a storyline. I mean, you really have to. I feel that's the other tricky part is, just doing a bunch of dope shots for a music video seems to be always a great formula because unless you know how to tell that story and it's entertaining, like, these Gen Zers and their attention spans, I mean,
Right.
they like, and next. Yeah.
Right.
So I feel like we made a good decision when we did that. I mean, we're thinking about doing some alternate takes of the music video and
Okay.
possibly doing an edit where we tell the story. But yeah, that's
Okay. That's
that's what happened. Wait,
awesome.
what was the original question?
How is this
The
music
original
video
question
different?
was, what made this music video different than the others that you've done?
I mean, the other ones we didn't always tell a story. Like the joint, we didn't tell a
Yeah,
story.
we did.
We did.
Hmm.
I guess there was a little bit of acting.
But it wasn't as much story. Yeah, the joint had the least amount of story compared to In Your Eyes and Spotlight for sure.
I mean, yeah, like I was in this dance space and blah blah blah. Okay, sure, sure.
I understand. So you guys, with the music video and your music and all that good stuff, have you guys run into any challenges this summer? Anything, any walls put up that you said, oh, but you've made it around it? Anything going on like that? Because with the world that how it's going today, my goodness, everybody is running into all
Right.
kinds of challenges, right? Any
What are
encouragement?
Um, Challenges this summer. I think one of the biggest challenges has been for us to produce at a rapid rate, to be able to release at a faster rate. And I feel like we've hit a lot of walls. And then we kind of, this summer, I feel like we're releasing a lot of like, not releasing, I'm not talking about music right now, but personally,
Mhm.
like releasing a lot of like, okay, some of the stuff that we get hung up on, we just have to let it go. We just have to, the stuff needs to get done and we need to move forward. And I feel like that's been one of our challenges for a while, because that was our fifth song. Was that our fifth song?
mm-hmm.
I mean, we have some remixes that were put out, but our fifth official song. And we've been saying Oshun now for 3 years since as of July. So that clearly has been kind of something that
I
we
mean, that first year was pretty slow. I mean, we wrote some songs, but then
Mhm.
we put them in the vault
Yeah,
Okay.
because we were still trying to find our sound. Really, we would like to go back to those songs,
yeah, yeah,
but it was pretty slow the first year.
hmm,
So yeah, this is the third year. That's crazy.
yeah.
And almost the second year in Los Angeles. I want to say one of our challenges that we've overcome. What was the question exactly?
That's it. Challenges. Yeah.
Yeah, what challenges that have we overcome or faced this summer?
Well, one of our ongoing challenges, and just not this summer, but just ongoing, is while we're meeting people out here and we are building a team. I mean, the music video that you saw was very low budget, like In Your Eyes was. Because I don't know if you remember our last conversation, but In Your Eyes was the first really low music video budget that we decided to try and like push for. Um, which makes you really get creative, start thinking outside the box. And while we've been building a team of people around us, like most of those people in the video were our friends. Shout out to all of them,
Aw.
who are they're they are talented in their own rights and have careers in film or writing or acting, or producing, or camera person, etc., makeup artist. Um, we have it's always been a struggle for us to just continue to build this team of support system. And this summer, and actually just within these last, I want to say 7 weeks, we've managed to bring three more people into our fold that are really holding our feet to the fire. It's a new marketing team, and that, they're just amazing. They're like lifting us up, and we're looking even bigger. They really believe in us, our marketing team. And then Aaron, who you always like to say that I keep calling him an advisor, but um, we connected with him through a music distribution organization, who Charles likes to say they act more as a record label.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you want to explain that, you can. But one of the challenges that we've had ongoing is just finding the type of support that we need, that we know that's gonna push us further ahead. We meet with them weekly, so that's been a challenge, like, ongoing. And I feel like we finally have broken through to starting to really build a team of support, so that we're not doing everything.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a good thing to have a huge team around you. So to help
Yes.
you with everything, because a
Mhm.
one-man show is not cool. I
I mean,
understand.
you can only get so far.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that is so true. So before we get into this music trivia game, who are some of your biggest influences in your group, and what drives you into making music?
Is that is the plant hitting your head?
It is. I keep thinking it's a bug. It's just this tree.
Yeah, let's do
Oh,
this.
you guys are outside. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
We're
Awesome.
on our balcony.
Okay, awesome. I love
Yeah.
it.
Go. You want to go?
No,
Okay.
you go. Nope.
Uh,
Nope.
because you want time
I'm
to
just
think. That's why
going
you
back
want.
and forth. No, I just finished, and then
Okay.
now it's your turn. I'm
Uh,
just being polite.
Okay.
uh, I would say for modern music, the weekend for sure.
Okay.
Um, I listen to a lot of him. Uh, I would say definitely a lot of both of our influences are much older than that. Like Prince has inspired Michael Jackson has inspired so much. In fact, the next song that we're working on right now is definitely a throwback. Like,
It literally reminds me when he first sent me it was like the demo from the producer.
Mm-hmm.
Like the producer had it was someone that wanted to work with us, and he kind of wrote these melodies and created this track. And I was like, that sounded like Cool and Gang. It reminded me of Too Hot. You remember that?
Oh
Remember that
yeah.
song? Like at least the verse did, the opening line, the anyways. But yeah, we I don't even know where I was going with that.
we were just talking about influences, and then I mentioned that song
That song
kind of
is
captures a
definitely
lot
a
of
throwback.
influences that we have. So yeah, I
Awesome.
would say those are mine.
So
Okay.
I like all of the queens of yesterday, like Whitney Houston,
Oh yeah.
inspires me. And Shaka Khan is a big one for me. Um, and Aretha too. But if if I had to talk about people that are inspiring me now that are like doing the thing,
Mm-hmm.
it would be Beyonce. She
Okay.
works so freaking hard. I mean, the woman is a powerhouse. I mean, she's just a force to be reckoned with. And there's a new up and coming artist that like she made my head turn the first time I heard one of her songs a couple years ago. This is like before the pandemic, I think. Say so. But and I've watched her grow, and I'm just like, that girl's got that. She's just got this it thing, and you know, just constantly just being inspired by her. But anyways, that is Doja Cat.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes,
Doja.
she is fire. I like her, definitely.
Yes.
Wow. So we're gonna do a music trivia, okay? So
Uh
those
oh.
people that, yeah, this is a fun time. So those people that are viewing live, they can participate. If you're watching this pre-recorded, put your answers in the comment section as well. However, the prizes are only being given to those that are viewing live. So what I'll do, C Dub and Portia, I'm going to actually read the question, and I'll post it on the screen. And what the live audience is going to do, it's a multiple choice question. They're going
Hmm.
to go in and choose A, B, or C. All you guys got to do is type in A, B, or C in the comment section. That's it.
Okay.
First person to answer the question will read your answer, and C Dub and Portia will tell you if the question was right or wrong. And the person with the most correct answers wins prizes. Okay. All right.
All
So
right.
let's get into it. So excited. And thank you guys for coming on and being a part of this. I think this is going to be so cool for you guys to partake in it. So
Yeah.
I'm going to put the actual question in the comment section. And again, if you're viewing this in a pre-recorded stage, feel free to chime in and put what you think it is. But of course, again, the gifts are only going to those viewing live. Okay, here's the first question. What was Prince's first number one hit? A, Purple Rain, B, When Doves Cry, or C, Let's Go Crazy? Okay, y'all, go ahead and just put in the letters A, B, or C. And I'm gonna tell okay, we got one already. Dang, he was quick. David Muse, CW and Portia, he said C. So let me go ahead and you guys tell us what is the correct answer.
See, I
Okay.
know what the correct answer is, but I would have, if I was guessing, I probably would have said When Doves Cry. But
Okay.
it's Let's Go Crazy, 1984.
Okay. Yes, they are. That is correct. Okay. See, so David, you was correct. Let's go crazy. 1984. Yes, indeed.
Now,
Okay. So David,
wasn't When Doves Cry, wasn't that 1984 as well? Does anybody know?
Yeah,
I
it's all
think
off
so. I
the
think
same
it was
album.
85. Yeah, it was on the same album. Correct. Exactly. Exactly. But
Okay.
that was his first number one. Okay, so you guys get your fingers ready. Okay, get ready. So
All
David
right.
was quick on the draw.
Come on, David.
Well, all right. Okay, so here comes the second question. Again, you guys, all you got to do is type in the letters A, B, or C. Okay. All right. So here is the second question. This is a good one for those who old school, if you will. Okay, here's the question. Who sold more records, Luther Vandross or Teddy Pendergrass? You can type in A or B. So let's see who puts it in the quickest.
Where?
Uh-oh. They're
Uh,
thinking, they're like, let's see. I'm looking to see as well. Okay. Somebody respond. Okay, Richard. All right, Richard put the first his answer. He said A. So CW and Portia, what is the correct answer?
Correct answer is Luther Vandross, 40 million records sold.
Yes.
and I would agree. I mean, I don't know exactly who sold what, but Luther just has more of a bigger household name than.
Hmm.
I mean, shout out to Teddy, mad love. But if you had to like put, one next to the other one, as far as like just level of stardom in the pop
Yes.
lane, the popular culture, yeah, I'm not
Yes,
surprised it was Luther
definitely.
Vandross.
He was the bomb. So awesome, Richard. You
He
got
was.
that one right. Okay, so keep in mind we got David and Richard going at it. So whoever answers the most correct. Okay, so here is the next question. Now, people from Detroit
Hmm.
definitely should know this one. What year did Anita Baker's number one song, Caught Up in the Rapture, come out released. Okay, and I forgot to put the letters in that, so it would be A 1987, B 1990, or C 1987. So I tell you what, let me put that back in there. That gives you guys more time to try to put your
I
answers
th-
in. So
Wait, you said 1987 twice.
yeah.
yeah, okay. So I'm sorry, it should be 1986. Hold on, let me put that in there. All right. I see somebody already done got the answer. Good Lord. They don't even
Right?
know.
Like I listen, I know. Caught up in the rapture of love.
Okay, so A is 1987, B is 1990, C is 1986. Who came at it first? Oh my goodness. Okay, so David says A. What is it, Saint Oshun? What do you guys think?
David, you were so close. 1986. Caught up in the rapture,
Oh,
hit number one.
yes, yes, it was. So let's see who said B, or excuse me, C. So hold on one second. Let me just post this here. All right, so let's see. Anybody get C? No, no C's. Okay.
Nobody
All
got
right.
C.
No, we had a lot of people quick on the draw though. Okay, you guys. Good try. Good try. Okay, so Anita, oh my gosh, and I heard she just performed in Detroit. Oh my gosh, I wish I could have been there. I love
Oh
her.
my gosh. Actually, she's another heavy hitter. Like I haven't listened to her in a while, but mad inspiration from her.
Oh yes.
I
That
need to
girl's
play her.
bad. She is bad. She's definitely going to go down as one of the greats, definitely.
Mhm.
Okay. So this is a good one. All right. This next question, you guys ready? Here we go. What was Prince singing about in the song Little Red Corvette? A Corvette, B, car racing, or C, a one night stand? Uh-oh, somebody put something in there yet? Nope, nope, they're still thinking. Oh, somebody did. Okay, let's see what they said. Okay, we got Mark. Mark put in the letter C. What is it, Saint Shing? What's the correct answer?
A one night stand with a beautiful, promiscuous
I
woman.
mean, it's Prince. Why would he be talking about his Corvette? Why?
Right, absolutely. He was talking about a one night stand with a wild woman. That's it. That
Yeah.
is it. Okay,
Yep.
Mark. So we got Mark, David,
Facts.
and Richard.
That's facts.
I love me some.
Mm-mm-mm.
Love, love, love some friends.
Right.
Okay.
And these young
Okay.
people don't get them either. They
I
still
know,
confused.
right?
They're like, did he like women or men? I'm like, if you lived in that area, no one
What?
would be asking that question. Because
Thank
because
you.
he was so feminine, like he just had to have that little mystery around himself, which he built nice.
Mm-hmm.
But we all knew
Yep.
he
Thank you.
kicked
He
it with
he
the
could pull
ladies.
some he could pull some baddies, as the kids would say today, right?
Exactly. With the heels on.
Thank you. Okay,
He
you
was
guys
wearing
get
heels, both of y'all wearing heels.
right, and could dance, do the splits and everything in them. Absolutely. Okay, so we got Richard, Mark, and David. Okay, so here's the next question. You guys get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. Okay, so the next question, this was a good one. Who is the best selling rapper right now? Okay, millennials. Is it A, Lil Boosie, B, Jay Z, C, Drake? So you guys get your fingers going. Let's see who is gonna know the answer
Oh,
to
y'all
that.
better not get this wrong. Literally the only one on there that's putting out the most content.
You better stop helping people.
Ooh.
You cheating. You cheating.
Okay, we got to take her. Okay, so Alon, she said B. What's the answer, guys?
The answer is drum roll. It is Drake. I feel like
Absolutely.
he's
Oops.
putting
Oh,
out a record every what? It feels like at least every 3 weeks. That's what it feels like. I don't know,
yep,
but
yep.
I mean that doesn't always equate to the number of records that you've sold.
Right,
But he's
right.
constantly putting out really great records. 170 million records sold.
Whoo, he is amazing. So Alon actually said B. Sorry, sis. So the next runner-up would have been David. He got it right. C. See, all
Yeah.
right, David, you on it. David is on it.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
Mark, but y'all better get David. He's getting right. Getting right. Okay, so let's go to the next question. You guys get your fingers ready. Get your fingers. Some of these are giveaways. Just think about who you hear on the radio, who you hear most in social media, on the news. That kind of will give you a little clue as to some of these questions. Okay, so this is Portia's favorite artist. This question is about her. And it says, what is Doja Cat's number one record? A, Woman, B, Kiss Me More, or C, Say So? Get your fingers ready, guys. Let's see. Waiting to see what they say. They're thinking. They're trying to determine. And again, you guys just think about, the most common records you hear on the radio, videos, things and all that good stuff. Okay, Richard was the first one to throw in there. Let's see if Richard's right, though. All right, here's oh, I'm sorry, Saint Machine, you guys tell us what the correct answer is. He says B.
He says B.
Yeah.
Correct.
The correct
Correct.
answer.
Oh,
Oh,
go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, is it your turn?
It is, but it's all right.
Oh no, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Correct answer. Y'all don't remember in the pandemic, you couldn't get away from this song. Say So. It literally played
Yes.
and everywhere.
Yes.
And I remember the first time I heard it, I said, "Is that Nicki Minaj?" Because I thought it was I thought it was a new vocalist artist, and then Nicki
Mhm.
Minaj rapping. And when I
Oh.
found out that was the same voice, I said, "Wait a minute, who is this girl?" That's really what got me.
Yes,
Yes,
she is
yes,
bomb. She's
she
very
is so
talented.
bomb. I mean, "Kiss Me
So,
More" is one of my favorites too. What a great record!
aw.
But
So
"Say So," you couldn't get away from it. It was on number
no,
one
we
for
heard
a
it
minute.
all the time. Yep. So Richard got it wrong. Sorry, Richard, but Alon is the second runner-up. She got it right. She says
Go ahead,
C.
Alon.
Okay. Alon said, I gotta represent for the ladies. I gotta try to win this thing.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so moving on. Okay, this is a good one. If y'all don't know the answer to this, um, for all
Right.
you uh old school folks, this is an easy one, y'all. Come on. Okay.
Come on,
So
come on.
here is the question. Da, 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 da. Okay. Who wrote the song Control by Janet Jackson? A, Babyface, B, Michael Jackson, or C, Janet Jackson, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis? Oh, somebody popped in already.
They
Okay.
already know.
So you guys, Mark says C. What is the correct answer?
Of course, the correct answer is C. Janet Jackson and the Minneapolis Sensations, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Everybody
Yeah.
know that. You go ahead, man. Yes. Yay. I mean, I
All
feel like that song put them on the maps of,
yes.
amazing producers. Like we all knew who they were after Janet. They were already on the coming up with Prince. They were part of Prince's camp.
Yep, correct.
And yeah, they
It's
split
that
off from
album.
Prince and started doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm. So that album really
There's a
blew
story
them up.
behind that, but yeah,
There is a story out
there's a
of
story behind why they left. But yeah, they
Oh
did
yeah,
their
I
own
heard that. I think I heard that story.
thing. There's always a story.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so Mark, you are correct. So we got Mark, David, Richard, and Alon. Oh my goodness. Okay. So awesome. Here we go. We got a couple more to go. So those of you that are shy, chime in. You still can win this thing now. Okay, so this is another old school one that you guys definitely should know the answer to this one. Okay, all the old school folks out there. Okay, here we go. And this is kind of history. And just think about some of the interviews you've heard, some of the things you've heard about Prince. Just think about that. Okay, so this question says, did Morris Day of the time go to high school with Prince? A, yes, or B, no? Just think about it. Alon popped in. She's the first one. Okay, so what's the answer, Saint Shun? What do you guys think?
Oh, the I knew the answer to this one. Yes, yes, definitely. I know the whole story behind what went
They
down, but
they
yeah, but
they
yes, they
met
went
in
to school together.
1974.
Okay, so tell us the story real quick.
So they were going to high school together, and Prince was looking for a drummer, and so he ended up auditioning Morris, and that's not the exciting part of the story. So Morris ended up becoming his drummer, but Prince always had in the back of his mind he wanted. Prince did his commercial stuff. He understood, my lane is this is what I want to do. I don't want to be categorized as a black artist. I want to be categorized as a pop artist. But in the back of his mind, he loved funk. He loved funk. He grew up on funk. And so he wanted to have an alter ego. He wanted to be able to write and produce for somebody else doing 80s funk. And so when he looked at Morris, he's like, Morris, you got to get off these drums because I need somebody like you, because Morris grew up in the streets way more than Prince did. Morris was a street cat. He grew up in I forget which part of Minneapolis he was in, but it was the hood. And so
Okay.
he had a lot more of that swag to him. And he said, I'm looking for somebody that can be an old school pimp. That's what I need for this band. And Morris like, I can play drums, I don't sing. And Prince is like, no, you got it, you got it. So that's really how Prince started that whole concept of the time, was through
Oh
Morris
wow,
seeing, yeah, you could do this thing, and he built the whole concept around him.
that is awesome, and he was so creative, and Morris pulled that off, didn't he? Though.
He
Yes.
really
Woo.
did.
With the
Yes.
He stood
mirror, yes.
Yeah, he's still on that stage, and
He's
then
still
and then
doing
when
it. He's
Jerome
still
comes
doing
with the mirror,
it.
and he got to do,
Yep.
the
Yes.
whole thing.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Fact. Yes.
we're
That
here for
that
it.
All day.
that was so awesome. Oh my goodness.
All
You
day.
guys just be knowing the stories. Okay. So so we got two more questions. It looks like we got Alon, David, Mark, and Richard. Oh my goodness, y'all are going at it. Okay. So here is the next question. And I just noticed something here. Let me put this in real quick. I forgot to put the ABC. You guys see that it goes back to I need more people on the team, more people.
Right,
Yeah. You need someone to proofread your stuff. I feel you.
right.
Okay.
Interns.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right. I know that I was thinking about that because interns they're hungry, right? And they'll do
Yeah.
it for no pay.
Correct. Correct.
They just need
Correct.
some experience, some
They need to put it on the
content.
resume.
Mhm. That's
Mhm.
it. That's it. Okay, so here is the next question. Okay. What rapper initially brought the weekend to the forefront of the music industry? A. Drake or B. Usher? It's a dead. That's a dead giveaway. So you
I
guys,
know. I know.
let's see who's quick on the drop. Let's see, looks like they might be trying to figure this one out. Okay,
Don't overthink it.
Richard, he plopped in the answer first. Okay, so who was it, guys? What's the right answer?
It is Canada represent Drake. Hello.
Canada sticking
Ah,
together. Yep.
Canada sticks together. And I think they're from the same city,
Toronto.
Toronto.
Mhm.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so in that regard, Richard, you got it wrong. But the next runner up was Mark. He said C, Drake. Yes.
And did you know? It just reminds me now that we're talking about Drake twice.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know who Drake's daddy is? Nobody
No,
knows.
who is that? No, who is it?
Well, it's uncles really who they would know.
Right. He was the
Who?
brother of.
Larry Graham.
That's his,
No.
That's his
when you
uncle. That's his
see,
uncle.
if you look up Drake's father, which his name is Aubrey Graham, who was also a notable musician himself,
Mhm.
they look
Mm,
just alike. He looked just like Larry. That's his uncle. Larry
wow.
Graham is Drake's uncle. Like,
Yep.
who knew?
Oh my gosh,
And
small
and now that
world.
they've reconnected, because they reconnected, because I don't think he grew up with his dad. Um,
Okay.
every time I look at his credits, there his dad is. His dad back and got his hands in the music industry. But
Oh,
yeah, when you see a picture of him though, it makes you crack up because it looks just like with the big old mustache and tall, skinny. They look
Wow.
like they twins.
Fun facts. Fun facts.
Right.
Oh, wow. Okay, so Alon said there was no C. Yes, Alon, you are correct. I meant to type B. Oops. So the
Ah,
runner-up. So that one we'll give a freebie. I'm so sorry. I should have put B. So I guess I don't know. You guys call it because I didn't put B. What do you think? Should it go to
I
Richard or
would give it
go
to
to
her.
Mike? Okay. Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and give it to the fastest quick on the draw on that question would have been Richard. So we're gonna give it to Richard. He is just cleaning up over here, you guys. And my bad for typing the wrong letter. Oops, oops. Okay, so here is the last question. I know you guys should know this one. This one is kind of a dead giveaway too, and I'm sure you guys know some fun facts about this. I know. Okay, so here is the question. Basically, it says who produced Mary J. Blige's first album? A. Keith Sweat, B. Sean Puffy Combs, or C. Quincy Jones? That should be an easy one, you guys.
I actually think that the way that you put those three, I actually think
Uh-huh.
you made it difficult. I think you did make it more difficult. Like you did a good
I did.
job of actually, yeah, making that one a little bit less obvious than it could be, for sure.
Oh, okay.
And
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so the first one to put the answer in the comment section was Alon, and she said B. Who was it, you guys?
it was B. Sean Puffy Combs. That is correct. That is
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is correct. Alon, you got that one right. Absolutely. Woohoo. So do you guys have any fun facts about that album? Or about that story?
Actually, I don't. Do
I
you?
don't. No.
I don't know nothing that. I was just sitting up there thinking
I
like,
got one. I
oh,
think I
Go.
know. So, Mary J. Blige, I'm a huge fan of hers. I didn't seen everything that she's
yes.
in. So she basically said she was in high school and she went down to the mall and she recorded a song, and the song that she sang was one of Anita Baker's songs, and she used that recording, and her mother was dating somebody that knew a jazz musician named Jeff Red. He took that recording of Mary J. Blige over to oh my gosh, who's the gentleman that died during the pandemic that created Puffy and everybody? Puffy interned for him. Oh, I can't believe I can't remember his name. He wore glasses, but he took her song and then signed her. And
Wow.
that's the story. So she was a huge
Ah,
Anita Baker fan.
I
Yes,
didn't
yes.
know
I
that.
didn't know that. I didn't know that story.
Come on, Mary.
Didn't know
I
that
wonder what
story.
song she sang.
Yeah, I can't
Song she
remember
sang.
if
I
it
would
was.
love to hear that
Yeah, I
recording.
can't remember if it was caught up in the rapture. I can't remember, but it was definitely Anita Baker song.
That's cool.
Wow. So you guys, it looks like the people that answered the most, the top winner would have been Richard and Alon. Woohoo! So
Congratulations.
so because Richard was the top one, Richard, this is you can get a free t-shirt from the R&B pop duo group Saint Oshun. As you see C-Dub there in the male version of the t-shirt. So make sure
I
that you go on
mean that
Facebook.
we've sold plenty of the one I'm
Yeah.
wearing for guys because they're all unisex fit.
Oh, oh, they
There are a
are.
lot
Okay.
of guys. There are a lot of guys wearing the one with the heart. I just rolled up the sleeves to make it a little snuggy. But
Oh,
yes, that is not necessarily a female shirt.
okay.
Like
Whichever
these
one he
dudes be
wants.
looking good in that sweatshirt and that t-shirt.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Out here in LA, at least anyway. I don't know. They look
So Richard, go to the Facebook group. Saint Insurance got their own page, and send them a direct message with your information so they can mail you. Put your size, and they'll mail your
on your
shirt
phone.
to you. So that's when the prizes. Woohoo! Okay, and so so because the next person that won, and I know this is one of the things she likes to do is drink coffee. I have a Starbucks gift card, and it's just a coincidence that she loves coffee, but that's what I've got. So make sure you put your information into me in a direct message, and I will mail you your gift card. So awesome to those who participated.
Yay,
Woohoo! That was fun.
that's I would love to do that
That
again. That was
was
so
fun. I loved it. And you guys are great hosts at this music trivia, knowing all the
Girl,
fun facts.
we got the stories.
So you guys tell everybody how they can download your new song and where it is on what platforms.
It is on all major streaming platforms. So you got Spotify, which is one of the biggest, Apple Music, Title, and so on and so forth. I don't even remember them all, but they're on all major streaming platforms. That song, and you just look up ST space OSHUN, Saint Oshun. And if you want to see the video again and watch it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Saint Oshun. Show us some love. But the comments there are amazing. Just go on to YouTube and you'll see it there. And it seems to be doing well. We've gotten a lot of views on that. So please go back to YouTube, read the comments, interact with all of our fans at ST space OSHUN, and you'll see it right there on our channel. And where else are we?
So if you can't remember, like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. If you go to our Instagram account, it's ST period OSHUN. But if you type in just Saint Oshun, will come up too. But if you go to our bio, it actually has a quick link, and the quick link has all of our content information. So if you're like, I can't remember what you said, first of all, pretty much everything is ST space OSHUN. So wherever you go. But if you're like, I just want the quick link, I don't want to have to mess around with that, go to our Instagram, and in our bio, there's actually a quick link, or our website, which is the same thing, STOSHUN. So it's pretty much, if you type that in, we will come up.
Awesome. I love it. Well, a much great success to you guys. You guys are definitely talented. And I'm so honored that you want to come on my show and keep making hit records and come back. I love it. I love it. And thank you for helping me with the music trivia. That was awesome.
That was so fun.
It was fun. It
I'm
was
gonna
fun.
start
You
doing
gotta come
that.
back and do it
before we
again.
meet.
Yes, absolutely.
Yo,
Yeah,
it's a
you
good
guys
way to
gotta
start
come
the
back
weekend, yo.
again.
I know. I was
Definitely.
just saying, when we host the parties, I'm gonna start doing the music trivia. It's so fun.
Oh,
Ah,
definitely. Well, you guys enjoy that beautiful California weather out there
we are. We will. We will
and stay
continue.
safe. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And stay in touch.
We
We
will.
will. Thanks for having us
Yes, thank you so
again.
much for having us.
Okay, take
Yes,
care. Bye
bye bye.
bye. That was fun, you guys. They are a lot of fun. I love them to pieces. So you guys definitely go check out download their song, check out their videos, show them some love because when new artists are on the scene, we got to support them, right? It's great that the big, artists, they're going to get theirs anyways, but it's the little guys that's trying to get going. Definitely support them and the entrepreneurs. So support them. So you guys, as we close out the show, the positive nugget that I have to share with you guys basically it talks about when you're having a downtime or you are going through a difficult patch. Portia talked about somebody that was dealing with a breakup, and it was really hard for her. So when you're going through a tough time, I found this quote online, and it is by Lori Desheen, and basically it says, "Dear music, thank you for always clearing my head, healing my heart, and lifting my spirits." So when you're having a downtime, put on some good music, jam out, dance. It will lift your spirits as laughing will, but dancing and music is awesome. And in the beginning of the show, I talked about Beyonce's new album. There's a lot of artists out there that got uplifting music. The last thing you want to do is put on some sad love song. Those are good too, but you need something to just get you going and get your spirits going. So that's my positive nugget for the day. So as I tell you guys every week, thank you for tuning into Let's Talk. If you do one good thing for one person each day, you can affect 365 lives. Know that if no one has told you that they love you, know that I love you. You guys stay safe out there. Monkeypox is out there. I don't know. Just be safe. Be safe. And again, we'll see you here next week. And with those words, I'm out.